Good morning, everyone. It's Trader Rob. Today is Thursday, June 18th. Hope everybody's having a great morning. Took a nice trade early this morning already on a ES signal provided to the signal group. Did go for TP1, TP2. When this candle got to about 70% of its TP2, I took my stop from down. Actually, I was on a flip, so I think I had my stop somewhere in this region right here. Moved it up to TP1, and then we came down for retracement and knocked me out at TP1, which is fine. I was at 3.25 points there on the ES. I think I was risking about the same. So pretty close to a 1-to-1. I was kind of hoping that we can get that TP2 on this final push to the upside right here that tapped in. All right, let's take a look and see what's left on the docket here. Get rid of this area here. Nice little trade here to start the morning, 2 days in a row. Caught a nice NQ trade yesterday after stream with my signal members. Can't remember how many points that was. I think it was 52 points. 52 points short. Got really nice back into the green yesterday after getting kind of chopped up there towards the end of the session with those headline news that came out with the Indian Prime Minister and Trump meeting. Morning, Keith, Joe, Steve. J-Loves, good morning. Todd, good morning. Kevin, good morning. English, good morning. And J-Loves, thank you for the shout out. If you are going to be getting any prop accounts, if you could use code TraderRob, I'd appreciate it. I've moved all my accounts. All my accounts are currently on E-minis. So cash, fundeds. I have a few evals with Lucid that I'm trying to get past. And so we are no more cross trading to the micros right now. It's just going to be ES and NQ. All right, let's see what else we've got kind of brewing down here. Let's start off with the ES here. Let's pop this guy. Let's give him a line. So we've got some small piece here of seller unbalanced volume sitting at the 76.46 to the 76.38. Key level at the 76.12. Another key level at the 75.81. Super interesting spot down here on the ES. Key level at the 75.12, piece of buyer unbalanced volume sitting at the 75.11 to the 75.04. Very interested in taking a trade here on the ES. Key level down here at the 74.72 as well. Looking at the NQ. NQ's got a good piece of seller unbalanced volume sitting at the 35.85 to the 35.48. Key level sitting here at the 35.85. That was tough. I was interested in taking a trade here. There is a band sitting right here, which would be my reaction band that I'd like to take a short off the 30. And I'm going to skip this one for right now because as we've got now this prior day high sitting right at the top edge of this, my feeling is we either come sweep right here or we obviously get a huge breakout from there. Not a huge breakout, but we get a breakout type of sequence out of there. So kind of unreliable for me for an actual signal or a scalping opportunity. Below us, we've got a small piece of buyer unbalanced volume, 34.43 to the 33.34. Again, definitely looking to take a scalp here off of the 30 range if I can, unless it's during my time where I take a pause in the trading, pretty much at market open. And another key level at the 33.06 sitting below on the NQ. Gold. Gave you guys this band this morning here on Discord. This was it. Let's see if we get that. Make it look pretty. So we'll take a look. This is the band that I gave you guys on Discord here this morning. Worked out pretty nicely. Why is this thing so tough? Let's take a screenshot of this guy. Had to refine my gold strategy just a little bit. It's kind of weird. Gold's lately has been respecting the smaller unbalanced volume areas instead of the larger ones. Don't ask me why. Kind of doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but we adapt to what we see. What else is waiting for us here in gold? We've got a seller unbalanced volume sitting between the 43.45 and the 43.38, and a really nice one sitting up here at the 43.64 down to the 43.57. Again, this is all sellers. So that's gold. Time was those trades? Which trades are you talking about, J-Loves? The ES trade was this morning. I was in it at about I think it was right before I got into the shower, so I think it had to be around 6:30. Let's take a look. 6:20. Which is perfect because I'm usually in the shower by 6:30. Gold happened not that long ago, because this is after I gave the ban this morning. This hit at 6:10. I gave the ban this morning at about 5:30 in the morning, somewhere around here. Here's my wake up time, about 5 a.m. 3.5 hours before the market opens. I am going to be off tomorrow. There will not be a live stream tomorrow. No trading tomorrow for me. Let's take a look and see where the NQ could see some resistance here. Not a fan. Not a fan. Did put in a request with Lucid to see if I can get some more coupon codes. Let's see if they approve those or not. Not yet. As of right now on the NQ, only setup I like is the 3343. This little small band here down here with buyers. Well, ATR is at a reasonable 12 points. So how's everybody's trading been this month? You guys up, down? I am just slightly in the green. I was about, I don't know, 15 seconds away from being 3/4 to the way to my 20K profit goal for the month. J-Love, it's been a rough one. Yeah. Nordic, it's the 50% off is for the first 2 if you're a new customer. After that, it drops down. So if it's your first time buying in with Lucid, it's 50% off your first 2. So this is what this is straight from the affiliate site. 50% off all accounts. It's valid through July 2nd, but limit 2 per trader. So if you've used that already, you're out of luck. I purchased 3 of them, and I got them at 30, but they were $98 each. And the funny thing is that I can't even use my own affiliate code when I buy. which I guess is kind of smart. I guess it's really not that smart because, well, yeah, it does. Yeah, because that would mean it would make it cheaper for the affiliate. So I understand that part. I did. I am currently trading five Apex evals. The end of day. They currently are at $51,452 balance on all 5 of them. So halfway there. Lucids are 51,452. No, take that back. 51,448. The other one was Apex. Lucid. And I've got one that's at 50,739. I don't know why, but and I was so excited because I had, I thought that, well, not really excited because I don't even really know if I should trade these or not, but so I have had these 300K evals with Apex on the legacy platform, the legacy accounts, which is what I've used for my copy trading. And I was super excited because I thought I was very close on passing 2 of them because they were at 313,600, and I thought the profit goal was 15K on that, but it's actually $20,000. So got a ways to go on those. Got a ways to go. But I've also had those evals since February. It was January, February, March. I can't remember, but it was one of those. I think it was closer to February, March. But I honestly right now don't need them at all because now I'm not cross trading anything to the micros. They're all on the NQ and the ES, so I have no need for the 300Ks really anymore. I'm always afraid to copy trade 5 accounts. I'm copy trading at least 10 accounts every day. At least. With very little, well, I would say the only problem I've ever run into is the fill on the NQ and no fill on the micro, or vice versa, which now I pretty much eliminated that. So hopefully with that being out of the way, you know, I mean, there could be issues at any point, but like perfect example was that that 10K loss that I took on Friday. You know, the E-mini closed out with no problem. So my eval closed out, which is the one that I really don't give a shit about at all. But none of my fundeds closed. And those took a 76-point loss, which should have been a 10-point loss on the ATM. Based on that Pakistan Prime Minister talk or headline that came out saying that the rumors about the peace deal were false and that things were moving along, and the market shot up 130 points in a matter of 5 seconds, maybe 3 seconds. But again, those are just unfortunate timing. Nothing you can really do as a trader. I can have my live cash account, and I've been in the same scenario. So remember, stop loss is not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee of anything. A take profit is not a guarantee of anything. The only guarantee is that you could lose all your money or all of your accounts. That is a guarantee in this game. And you can have max loss per day restrictions put in. You can do a lot of things to protect your account. But you have to remember that you got to remember that if liquidity leaves the market, there's nothing to close out positions. It don't matter if you're on cash, sim. There's no fill, there's no fill. And then generally what will happen is you're left with you'll typically get an error saying that your stop limit order is below where price action's currently at. And most likely you will be in a naked position where you don't have a TP, you don't have a stop loss. You've got to manage it manually. Which reminds me, I might need to increase my max loss on NinjaTrader, because the cash accounts have been pretty much just trading on between 3 and 5 micros. So now that they're on an E-mini, that's going to probably need to be bumped up just a little bit. Not a little bit, probably double. Let's see where they're currently set at. Settings. Edit wrist settings. Oh, NinjaTrader's up their game on their wrist settings. They got some really cool stuff here now. I haven't looked at this in a long time. They have a real-time trailing max drawdown. Set a dynamic loss limit that follows your account balance as it grows. Set an amount you're willing to risk, and as your account balance grows up, your loss limit moves up with it. If your balance drops, the limit stays where it is, so you'll never lose more than the amount you originally set. Calculated in real time as your account earnings fluctuate. That's pretty damn cool. So I'm assuming you could probably set this to like 2 or 3% of your account, and it won't let you take a position more than that. It's pretty cool. Well, I'm assuming initial jobless claims, how'd they come in? Ooh, they hit that forecast on the number. A little higher than expected, just 1,000, but pretty spot on to what they were anticipating. Not really anything interesting on the ES here until we get into these areas up here. More down here. Let's take a look while we're at it. Let's see what the 12 showed. No. No. Oh man, so close. Came so close. Oh, nuts. Nuts. Oh, man. Morning, Tiger. So far, so good, man. A few good trades this morning. No other high impact news here this morning. Let's see if we've got anything else to anything else to be concerned about here. Not really. Trump presents Medal of Honor. Vance press conference. That's not till 3 o'clock. All right, so unless we get a rogue headline, it'd be a hopefully somewhat normal day. ATR is still pretty low. Sitting at about 13 points on the ATR. Let's take a look at the ES here. Tiger, I think the NQ is going to have a real tough time getting past the 3160s. There's just an absolute boatload of unbalanced volume between the 160s and like the 30,000s. Looks like gold came back and retested that band. Oh, we got down to $73 yesterday on the barrel. Yeah, Tiger, I see a good amount of support at the 3400s and the 3160, 150 range. Again, that's like the beginning of where I see unbalanced volume on the larger picture. Like this right here is a decent, this right here is going to be in a decent area here for most likely see a good reaction off of this key level here at the 3142. That would be a great key level to trade this morning. That's if we get down there. It's going to be interesting what happens here at the, like the 550s. right, 30 minutes for market open. Nice little pullback here on the NQ. Not necessarily exactly where I thought it would be reversing from, but maybe close enough. Yeah, I just didn't really have an area here to take a long from. This is all balanced out pretty well, this region right here. It looks kind of garbagey, actually. $40 points. Where'd you get 40 points from? I thought you were talking about this This is the only 60 range flip I see. There's no flip here. I don't know where that one came from. Because your true unbalanced volume from buyers is sitting right here. Oh, you got a continuation flip. That might be what you're talking about. Actually, I don't even see that. I don't know. I have no idea where you guys are seeing the 60 flip at. Especially on a short. You're saying you took a short at the 35.11, which is right here. I don't see a flip anywhere here. I see this flip for a long. Morning, FTDK. No, I don't see one either. Again, there was a flip here for a long, right here. But I just didn't see anything unbalanced here. Let's see if they maybe value area low. No. I don't know. I only see unbalanced volume sitting down here. This looks kind of crummy. Oh, maybe on the micros there was a flip. That could be a possibility. Would have been kind of hard though, because the NQ is negative 73. Typically the micros are going to be -2 there. Yeah, absolutely. Nice trade. Do. Addis is it's a platform that's pretty similar to Deep Charts. In fact, that was one that we didn't talk about yesterday when I was looking at. This is that platform that Nordic's talking about. Heat map, see the market liquidity like never before, free on all plans, star plus flow. Let's see pricing. Start using it as always free. Let's see the real stuff. Oh, that's not too bad. Ultra, let's see what you get with Ultra. Real-time access to crypto, no. Ability to connect real-time futures data, ability to connect real-time stock data. Basic and advanced indicators, temporarily 7 days of big trades history, auto filter. Very limited on the, very limited if you're a prop trader. Blue Sky again, but none of really the names that it seems pretty limited as far as the connections are concerned. I only use Rhythmic with Apex, Lucid, and TPC, but I don't see Rhythmic as an option on ADAS. At least it's not on their site that I see. Connect your accounts with DX Feed Prop, the Trading Pit, Blue Sky, Vision Trade Futures, Funder Pro. Oh, that might be. No, I don't think that's called Funder Pro. Trade OPM and others. So you're saying you can trade Rhythmic with it, which is the same as deep trades or deep charts, but it's cheaper. Yeah, Tiger, it's hard to look at your trades in hindsight, though, man, because you gotta set yourself with a realistic target and stick to it. If it's going to be either ATR based, structure based, volume based, run on liquidity based, as long as you stay on the same, as long as you keep the same strategy, you know, you're never going to be able to capture every point of every move. But if you follow your strategy and you follow your rules, you take a win, it's a good win. The rest is what it coulda, shoulda. And I know it's easy to live in that area. I live in that area a lot. Okay. Yeah, and the age-old thing is very true on TPs and stop loss. If you're willing to let your stop loss get hit, you have to be willing to let your TP get hit. Much easier said than done, but it's the truth. All right, let me go refill my coffee, and we'll get ready for the market open here. Well, I did sweep that. Oh, no, I don't want to delete that. That's still there. All right. Let's see where the ES is at. All right, ES is getting pretty close to this key level here at the 75.81. Update the signal here. Oh, massive flip on the ES right there. That was a massive flip. Of course, they do it at 8:31 in the morning. Massive flip right there. Get rid of these guys. Initial balance. You come off here, buddy. I'll use you in a little bit, even though I haven't really had a nice initial balance trade in a long old time-o. Let's see if this little purple band here can kind of hold up the market here for a little bit. Kind of hard to take a long right here, but we should see a reaction there. Was the temporary pause right there. Seller's looking strong here. Probably take this down to the point of control. Sitting right around the 410s. Point of control. Let's see a bounce here. How do we run this low here at the 75.30? That's the question. I did take a long on the ES on the blue sky right here off of a limit order. I was waiting for a flip here. I didn't get it, but limit order got TP. But I was waiting on this guy right here to have been a flip, which he was not. But entry was nearly perfect on that one. On that trade right there. Nearly perfect entry. Maybe a point of drawdown there. Straight to TP. Yesterday my order confirmations were showing up. I don't really know how to... I don't really know where to go to do that again. Maybe here. Properties. User annotations. Yesterday there was a little triangle with a line where my entries were at. I don't see them anymore. If anybody knows how to put that up on there, I'd appreciate you telling me. Let's try Googling it. How to show trade executions on deep charts. I don't get it. It's showing it. Showing it earlier. Click on the settings icon located on your chart toolbar. Chart toolbar. It's gotta be this one. No, that's not that. Settings. Settings icon on your chart toolbar. It's gotta be here. Pencil. I don't see. Oh, price settings maybe? I don't see it. Don't see it. right, what do we want to do here, NQ? ATR is at 42. Okay. All right, so let's see what kind of reaction we get here. This pretty small, unbalanced volume area. See if we can maybe catch a little sniper entry here. And the 120 looks like garbage. gonna say there's probably gonna make a little case for an entry right there for a short. Yeah, it could have been a nice little entry there. What to do, what to do, what to do. Morning, AP. What does the ES have brewing? Anything here? Best trade that I see on the ES is down here. Key levels, good volume. This is a good A-pluser right down here. This is what we should be waiting for on the ES, which we will. I think we bust this low down here, or is this just the range of the day? Of the morning, I should say. I mean, if you're a range trader, this is going to be a kind of a hard spot for the market now. We could just see this tap and then just kind of stay into this range that we've been in this morning. This would be a really nice place for it to bounce right there. Or do we sweep this, tap into seller liquidity, and then bounce from this guy? That might be the better play. ATR is at about 42. Nothing there. This is left unbalanced. Let's see if they tag that. I don't know. Looks kind of sweeping to me. I think I'm going to pass on this one. Especially if they balance this out here. Yeah, they don't look interested in this unbalanced volume area here. Oh, that was the flip right there. That would have been the sniper entry right there. Let's see if they balance this out down here where I have my... Fuck a duck. Oh, the perfect entry. Exactly what we've been waiting for the last couple days. That was an easy one to get into. And let's see if they balance out that little cursor. No, they don't. Whoa. They blew the top out of that one. Do we see something here? Oh, jeez. Okay. Some good non-trades there, I guess. All right, let's see if we can get a quick retracement back here. Right smack there. Let's see. Let's see if we can find something super snipery. Let's see if they give me a little retracement there. You see it on the 60. I wouldn't mind that before tapping into that key level up there. Reaction zone. Don't hit that key level just yet. I guess we could play this key level too to the right back down to this area. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Either way, we'll see if we can get either a long or a short here. All right, let's see what else we got. Yeah, maybe a short there might not be the best idea with those buyers sitting right there. Anything on the 60? Getting a little nutty here. Looks like we've trapped some of the buyers up there. don't know. There's a possibility we miss this trade here. They might reject right here off the 21s. And if we could take a long down here, this would be pretty good premium for us. Any news? I don't know, I just saw a pretty damn big spike there. Trump was talking at 9. Let's see what goes on here. Let's not miss this guy. Nothing there yet. What the effort? Oh, there it was. All right, let's take a scalp there. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. All right, break even there. Let's see if we can get here. Let's go pump, 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 pump. Come on. No. Oh, shoot. Didn't film me there. That sucked. Oh, that would have been a great, great, great trade. I think I saw 20 points. Yeah, 20 points. Yeah, thought we had that one. Thought we had that one. Man, I thought we had that one. Caught the flip right here. Ah. Frustrating, frustrating, frustrating. And there it goes. And there you go. I would have kept my stop down here where the flip occurred. It would have been close. We might have gotten ticked out right there. Man. Fuck. It's the spot. That was the spot. Oh, that was a hard one. That was a hard one. It's kind of hard along this one right here with that key level kind of smacking us in our face. Really have any targets above us? Maybe highest session. No. That got taken out already. Let's just stay patient. Ugh. I wonder if the 60 probably gave a clean. No. Yes. Would have been dicey too, man. Shit. Right here would have been a flipperoonie, but that would have been dicey. Oh. At least we didn't lose any money. I wouldn't mind like a continuation long from here, but I don't really have many targets to... There's some targets above us, idiot. There's targets above you. It's kind of dumb. Keep looking. Now, if we come back into here, into this 3511 to the 3501, it needs to be a tap and go. None of this dicking around. It's got to be a tap and go. At least for me to be interested. That's a good question. I had the same question because the if you do get funded on Blue Sky, are you still paying monthly? Because it's kind of the way the wording is on the website is not really clear. But if you got to pay for the funded monthly, that kind of sucks. Sorry about that. We get the flip here. Oh, that was a little early there. Taking the stop really quick. Let's go. Come on. Tap and go. Just like I said. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Don't knock me out again. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, you stink. Oh, you stink. God bless it. Man, this is tough. We're not getting... I thought this was golden right here. The tap and the go. God, I hate to see what my... Maybe I gotta just move my TPs down to like 20, man. This is not... ATR's at 36. We're trying. There's like zero. I got like zero bias on what the fuck the market wants to do right now. And that's probably why. Need to look at the context here. All right, let's put out the IB. Can the IB be their savior today? I don't know. The IB has not given us a good trade in what feels like a month with the volatility that we've been having. I was thinking if the market slowed down just a little bit, that maybe the IBs would come a little bit more regular. I mean, we're pretty much just halfway in the range right now. Yeah, it's about half an ATR is what we're really seeing. If I would have been to that, I would have been up close to $1,000 today on all the accounts. we're trying. Nope. That's a key level. So let's see what's going on right here. Let's take a look in that pocket right there. Shitty area though. It's kind of a, we bounce. That's 10, that's 9 points. We did balance that out, didn't we? We did. Let's take a look at the ES. How's the ES doing? Key level. I got nothing so far, guys. Thanks, Rob, for that update. I didn't know about that. You know what else I haven't seen in a long time is a sweep of IB high all the way down to the low. Like clean sweeps. You used to see that at least once or twice a week. Guess there is no new norm. So we should see some support here, but again, no break of structure. So to me, price action didn't have enough to break the structure here, so it might have to dip back into this golden area right here. Alright, let's see what the IB wants to do here today. Nothing there yet. 20 doesn't look like it's going to give it to you either. Another IB dud. This looks really reversal here right now. I don't see how I can get an entry here. This has got all the classic signs of a nice snap reversal here. Take this down to right here. It's unbalanced down here. Did not get an entry there at all. Fuck. Alright, let's not chase. Let's see maybe if we can get maybe just a retracement right back here. If possible. Or if it takes out this down here. Oh yeah, this has got the signs of a classic reversal down here. I can really do. See if we get a snap back here with a flip. I am going to consider taking a short here. Oh, that was not. There was no negative delta there. Oh, I hit the button and didn't get an entry. I wish I would have, but I did hit the short button. Didn't get an entry though. Or maybe I didn't click it fucking hard enough. I don't know. But I got spooked as I did not see the flip that I was anticipating with all that positive delta sitting there. I got a little spooked there. My target would have been right here. Probably would have been stopped out right there anyways. Would have been stopped out there for break even. All right. I mean, this area right here doesn't actually look so bad for a bounce or Rooney. Is there anything available to us there? 30 looks like shit. Nothing good there. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a day. Sorry, I was on mute. I'm going to call it a day here. It's, I gave it a good college try here this morning. Had a nice trade early on the ES and one break even on the NQ. I think I ended up taking maybe 5 or 7 points on the NQ on that second trade, which was... Both of them were in about 20 points of profit, but not enough for the full trade that I was looking for. All right, no trading tomorrow, no stream tomorrow. I will be off. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. If you guys are looking to get any prop accounts, you could always use code TraderRob on Lucid, Tradeify, or on Apex. Apex is still running that 90% off sale with the 5-pack bundle. And if you're like to consider about joining the Signal group, it's $59 a month. We have a live trading room every single morning from pretty much 7 to about 30 minutes after the YouTube video ends. It's got like a 1 second lag on there, and we are been giving a lot more signals on bans and things like that as of recent. So they've been working out pretty good. All right. With that said, take care, be patient, and stay in the green.